Anthony from sirenglish.com here. Today we're going to look at the word obsessed. What does this word mean? Let's have a look. So the adjective obsessed means unable to stop thinking about something and constantly doing or worrying about something. So obsessed means you cannot stop thinking about it, you cannot stop doing it. How do we use this word in a sentence? Well, usually the structure is obsessed with plus an ing verb. For example, my friend is obsessed with playing Pokemon. Or you can use obsessed with plus noun. So my friend is obsessed with Pokemon. This means he's generally in love with Pokemon. Now, there are different levels of intensity with this word. There are different shades of meaning. The first one is you can be casually obsessed with something for a short period of time, and it does no harm to you or to other people. For example, my friend was obsessed with the song Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style was released, was it 2 or 3 years ago? And for a short time, many people were obsessed with this song. But then it died out. Okay, so this is a short-term obsession. Now, another meaning of obsessed can be intensely obsessed with something for a long time, but it causes no harm. For example, I used to be obsessed with Pokemon when I was younger. I was intensely enjoying this game and the cartoon for a long time, but it didn't do me or anyone else any harm. So this obsession is long-term, but doesn't cause any harm. Now, the third type of obsession is intense, but can also cause harm. Okay, so for example, some people are really obsessed with being thin. Now, this can cause some people health problems. It can cause them psychological damage. So this kind of obsession is actually dangerous. You see, so there are 3 different ways we can use this word. Let's look at some examples in detail so everything becomes much clearer. So this first example is about a man who is obsessed with a rock band. My father is obsessed with the Beatles. He always listens to their songs and has a room dedicated to storing his Beatles memorabilia. So you can see this man is obsessed with the Beatles. Now, is it a dangerous obsession? Not really. It's a long-term obsession because he collects all the memorabilia, all the merchandise, all the CDs and records. But he's not really causing himself or anyone else any harm, unless he's spending all his money, but imagine he's not. So this is an obsession, but it's not a dangerous one necessarily. Let's look at another example. Now, this example is the dangerous type of obsession. Jane is obsessed with looking thin. I'm starting to worry about her health. Now, notice the structure, obsessed with plus ing verb. Obsessed with looking thin. Now, this is the intense obsession which can cause harm to people, either to yourself or to others around you. So this is a dangerous kind of obsession. Let's look at the last example. This is a more casual kind of obsession, a short-term obsession. So Ken asks, have you played the new Pokemon game? And Paul says, yes, I'm obsessed with it. I played it all day yesterday. So you can see again the structure obsessed with plus noun, in this case a pronoun. So this kind of obsession is, as I said, very casual, very light, and no harm is caused in this kind of obsession. It really just means you like something very much. We can use it as a synonym of like. So I'm obsessed with photography, or he's obsessed with studying English. It's a good obsession. Okay, it means you enjoy doing something intensely. Let's look at this question just to get you thinking more about the word obsessed. So which things are people most likely to be obsessed with? Eating chocolate, doing homework, or playing games? Well, first of all, doing homework. I would say not many people are obsessed with doing homework. I certainly wasn't obsessed with doing homework when I was a student. So we can say that's not a common obsession. Eating chocolate, you could say that could become an obsession. Is it a dangerous obsession? Yes, it could also be a dangerous obsession. Unless you like chocolate, you like eating it once a week. Eating chocolate as an obsession could become dangerous. And playing games, well, I think this is a very common obsession. Is it dangerous? It depends. You can say, I'm obsessed with playing Pokemon. This might just mean that I like it. I enjoy playing it occasionally, but it's not causing harm. On the other hand, if I say, I'm worrying about John, he's obsessed with playing this game. Now, this obsession could be dangerous because perhaps he's spending hours and hours and hours sitting down playing a game without doing work, homework, without studying. So in some cases, as I said earlier, obsession can start to cause damage and harm in one's life. So I hope you understand the word better. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section just below. And make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you like this lesson. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.